All right. Good morning, traders. Good morning, traders. So we'll be doing this week's market outlook on the phone just because I am currently not with my system and I didn't want to miss out on my weekly market outlook. Okay. So we'll just be going. So as usual, just do well to drop a like in the channel, right? Subscribe, yeah, share, comment, whatever, right? And also comment the pairs that you want me to check out on my next market outlook if I didn't touch the pairs that you trade. Okay. So this recording is not, it's not on anymore. Okay, it's still on. So yes. So in case I didn't touch the pairs that you trade, just do well to comment the pair you want me to check next on my market outlook. Okay, so we are going to the first pair of the day. That's USD JPY. USD JPY. Okay, so what has USD JPY been doing? So let's just go to the weekly with the daily. Let's go to the daily. So the weekly. Okay. Oh wait, let me bring this down. No. Oh jeez. My apologies. Yes. Okay. So from the weekly time frame, we are saying that USD JPY is still very bullish. But as I said last week, USD JPY is at an important point in price, right? It has taken out this liquidity high. And what happens after a liquidity high? What happens after a liquidity high is that price will most times retrace and give us a continuation, right? And so if we look at this entire move, if you look at this move in its entirety, let me just turn on my do not disturb so that notifications do not disturb the class. So if you look at this entire range and you check the premium and discount levels, you see that price has not really retraced. Price has not retraced back to the 50%. So if you are looking, you see that this liquidity low here is at the 50%, right, of this entire range. So there's a possibility that price might retrace to that point, but let's see. It's not too likely, but based on it's a weekly time frame, but it's not out of reach. It's not impossible. So that's just the point, right? If you check the premium and discount levels, 50% will be a healthy retracement for USD JPY on the weekly time frame. But if you go to the daily time frame now, we'll see that sorry, one day. We'll see that the retracement that we're expecting has started showing up, right? So we'll see that, okay, this immediate range now, that, sorry, am I missing my buttons? So you see that this immediate range that price did here, it has now also retraced to, the 50%, right? And we are aiming for this liquidity low here. And yeah, I expect price to retrace to that point, then we might now take another buy from this entry right here. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm expecting on UJ. So I expect further downside from UJ, and then from there we might now continue the buys. Okay, yeah, that's just all for UJ. That's all for UJ. Currently I don't have any entry there, but I tried taking one last week from this breaker block, and it was already running, but I didn't take the trade. Actually, it was just like a trade idea, but I didn't place it just because of it was Friday and I don't really engage so much on Fridays. So yeah, that's just the thing for USD price. So the next liquidity low will be this low that we are chasing here now. Okay, so yeah, that's just the whole point. So the next pair, XAU USD, and XAU has been retracing since this liquidity low here was taken. It has just been retracing. It has just been retracing, and I've been monitoring it, and I see USD JPY coming back to these highs, to these highs, to these highs, right ahead. But let's just see what USD JPY does. I feel it is going to buy to that level. I feel it's going to buy to that level. Then maybe we might now get an entry from this other block to continue the sell. Okay, but currently I think gold is on a retracement phase. It's on a retracement phase. So if you check this entire movement up now, I'll be to the downside. If you measure the entire range, I think it has, sorry, mistake. So I think it has retraced back. Oh Jesus, why am I making this mistake? Okay. So for the premium discount levels, it has retraced up to 50%. Right? But because of the structure it was giving, right, it even came here, took liquidity from this low and spiked up. The same thing here. Took liquidity low here. I think took liquidity from this low. If you look at it, I marked it out last week. Took liquidity from this low and went up. You understand? So I'm expecting it to take out this high first now. This high. So this is the high that we are targeting now. That's the drawn liquidity. Then ultimately this high too. This high here. We might see price take out this high. Alright, but let's see what price does. Based on these multiple liquidity sweeps and push to the upside, we might say we might know where gold's direction is. But yeah, that's what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating that gold will buy, right, to maybe that other block that I marked out earlier. But yeah, that's just the thing. Just keep your eyes out for buys on gold next week. So GBP USD. What has GBP USD been doing? GBP USD has been kind of confusing throughout last week, but I've been watching it closely, and yeah, the target for GU is this high. This high. Until this high is taken now, we might not see any sales on GU. So I want that high to be taken. So if you go down to the 4-hour, we could see some potential entries. So saying that this is the last, if you check, where's my so this is the move, the first one. It retraced, went back up, right? Broke structure. Now I expect it to come and take out this low and give us this high at the end. So this is the plan. So this is the plan for GU, and yeah, is what I plan on taking next week. And yeah, let's see how it plays out. Alright, so what's the next pair? Euro USD. Euro USD has been consolidating. It hasn't gotten the morale to take out this high. This high, at least. This is what I want Euro USD to take out. But it has been sluggish a lot. And ultimately, I want it to get to this other block that I marked out here. Undo. So this other block that I marked out here, I want it to come and take out this other block eventually. Come and tap into this other block eventually. But after we take out this first high, so after that, the anticipation is just buys for GU and EU. At least for the beginning part of the week, we can be looking for buys to that liquidity high and all that. So what is the next one? What's the next one? GBP JPY. Okay, so you see that GBP JPY is buying massively. So you see the pattern that GJ is giving. It takes out a liquidity low. Okay. Takes out a liquidity low, right? Taps into another block, and you can just have your sell limit there, and you buy. Do you understand? So that's just the whole idea on GJ. So the next one now you might be expecting is this. You can take from this breaker block. Oh jeez, no, I'm missing my buttons. So we can take from this other block using here as our liquidity. So yeah. So this is actually a good setup. Could label it X, that's liquidity. Then take our buy from there. So yeah, I think this is the plan for next week on GG. Just to continue this upside that GG has been pushing towards. So yeah, this is what I expect on GG. This is like a 1:5, almost 5.5, 5.6R. So yeah, this is what I expect on GG. I expect more buys. Okay. Yeah, so I think that is all for the week. Please just do well to like, do well to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I didn't drop this market outlook video with a laptop just because um, um, I had somewhere to go, and I'm not with my laptop currently, but I'll do a better market outlook maybe in the midweek or something else, so that we can know how market has been moving, and yes, our plans for the new week, you get. And so yeah, that's just all for today. Please do well to like and subscribe. Yeah, God bless you. So we'll see you next time. Bye.